Morning students, today we studied about that is the maintenance of pregnancy and embryonic development. Gastrulation. So nowadays we have to study the reproductive events in human reproduction. What are the human reproduction ma? That is that gametogenesis, fertilization, cleavage, and is followed by blastocyst implantation. So now the process is called as the gastrulation. So what is the gastrulation? So that is that inner cell mass of the blastula, it will be differentiated into two. One is that is a epiplast and is hypoplast. So these are the differentiations is occur after implantation. So this is the process is called as the implantation, and it will be confirmation of this pregnancy. This is the diagrammatic understanding view. How it is the blastula, it's forming is a 3 germ layers at the early gastrula and is the late gastrula. What is the inner cell mass is differentiated into hypoplast and is the epiplast. Now the hypoplast cells is become a embryonic endoderm and the epiplast cells is become a ectoderm. In between the cells remaining the epiplast and endoderm cells, that is called as the mesoderm. What is the hypoplast cells become? It's a endoderm. What is the epiplast cells is become ectoderm. What is the differentiate in cells remaining in between the endoderm and ectoderm? That is a mesoderm. Okay. So this is the transformation of this the blastocyst into forming a 3 primary germ layers of the gastrula by the movement of the blastomeres. So this is the process is called as the gastrulation. Can you understand what is a gastrulation? So this is that as a hypoplast and epiplast, it will be differentiated from the inner cell mass. So these the transformation of the blastocyst into forming a 3 primary germ layers, that is a process is called as the gastrulation. The primary germ layers give rise to specific tissues, tissue into forming a organ into forming a organ system. So these are the process is called as the organogenesis. Okay, so now these are the germ layers. It will be act as a primitive tissues which will responsible for all body organs it can be developed. Okay, first we have to study about that what is the ectoderm function. So these are the ectoderm, it will be responsible to give rise to the nervous system into central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Nervous system, central nervous system is that is a brain and spinal cord, and as also it will be that epidermis and its derivatives. What is the epidermis ma? Dermis is a skin, that is the outer skin and its derivatives. Next is it is also give rise to the mammary gland. So these are the functions of is the ectoderm cells. Next is the mesoderm cells give rise to the connective tissues such as is a cartilage and bone. What is a cartilage ma? That is a flexible bone. It will be present in the nose chip and is a pin of the ear, and is that is a bone formation. Next these are the mesoderm. It will be responsible in muscle cells, and is the organs of a urinogenital system can be raised. What is a urinogenital ma? Urino is nothing but that is a excretory organ, and genital is a reproductive organ, that is kidney, ureter and gonads. Gonads is the reproductive organs. These all it can be raised by the responsible layer of mesoderm. Okay, next is the endodermal derivatives. So these are the endodermal derivatives is responsible for the epithelium of gastrointestinal and respiratory tract, liver, pancreas, thyroid and parathyroid hormones. So these are the endodermal derivatives. These tabular column is help us to recalling the embryonic germ layer. Ectoderm is the outer layer, is present in epidermis of skin and epithelial lining of mouth and rectum, and is also is present in is a nervous system. Mesoderm layer is a present in connective tissue of skeleton, muscular system, epidermis and system of circulatory, excretory, reproductive, including the most epithelial cells, and is the outer layers of respiratory and digestive systems. The mesoderm, it will be responsible to protections. Next is a endoderm is a inner layer. It is a present in epithelial lining of digestive tract and respiratory tract. So it is associated glands of the systems. It's a epithelial lining of the urinary bladder. The process of gastrulations to forming a 3-germ layers. These are the 3 germ layers. It differentiated into epiplast and hypoplast, and it will be forming a ectoderm and endoderm and a mesoderm to forming a organogenesis function. Thank you.